Hey guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I wanted to unbox and go over this 6-in-1 Air Wrap hair styler from Mythsight. Now, these are great. I've reviewed a couple of these on my channel before, so I definitely wanted to check out this one. This one has one piece that I haven't seen in other ones, and I've done like 5-in-1s before, so 6-in-1s, that's a lot of attachments. You can do so many different things to your hair. They save so much space like on my countertops or in my cabinets, and for traveling purposes, it's amazing. I'm not bringing a blow dryer, curling irons, etc. So that's why these have become really popular. Now, the really high-end ones can be hundreds of dollars, so that's where these come in. They're super affordable and they get the job done. So we're gonna unbox, we're gonna go over the features, what all the attachments do, and then I'm going to do a demo. Now, I had curled my hair a few days ago, so these are looking pretty flat, so I definitely wanted to test out the auto curlers. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and the notification bell down below. And without further ado, if you guys like to find out more about this 6-in-1 auto wrap curler from Mythsight, then just keep watching. So again, I just wanted to give you a close-up of what the box looks like. This is everything that comes in this. Now, this particular one by the brand Mythsight comes with a few different colors. Now, I got the light pink and rose gold. That's like my go-to color. I know it like matches this room, but that's what I wanted to go with. But they do have other colors, so I figured I'd mention it. But upon opening the box, this is what you see. I love it. It's so fancy. You know, sometimes you get certain like, you know, hair tools and it's just basic. The packaging's basic. This is really, you know, pretty fancy in my opinion. So the first thing that's in the box that I actually took out, you didn't see it, but it comes with this pamphlet. It's going to walk you through everything. I mean, it's pretty simple to use all of these, but it's going to walk you through all the attachments, what they do, and how to use everything, in particular the Air Wrap curlers. So I just wanted to show you how detailed this pamphlet is, and I will be referring to this as well. So as you can see, this is a beautiful light pink with the rose gold. This is going to be your base that you're going to pop on all the interchangeable parts on, and it's really easy to snap these on. You're basically just going to do that. Now, when you want to unlock it and pop it off, you're going to push this down to unlock it and pop it off. It's that simple, and you pop it back on. So this attachment right here is the hair dryer. Now for me, I like my hair to be you know, semi-dry. I don't like to go right in with a dryer. We know that's not good. So I will let my hair dry for like an hour or two. Then I like to just go in with this for a couple minutes, not even, just to dry it up. And this works really well. I'm gonna read a little bit about this right here. So it says it dries hair quickly to minimize heat damage for frizz-free shiny hair, which is great because I do have super frizzy hair. And features of this are that it has rapid drying, so it's definitely going to accelerate your dry time, which I love with these because years ago using traditional ones, it just took forever. It says it has styling versatility with adjustable heat settings. It has ionic technology. This is this 60mm oval brush. Now, years ago, I used to actually have kind of the oval brush hair dryer, but it didn't have different attachments on it, so that's great that this is included. Now, I'm just gonna read a little bit about this. Now, it says that this oval brush is a versatile hairstyling tool designed to detangle, smooth, and add volume to various hair types, making it suitable for everyday grooming and styling needs. So the way I like to use this is when my hair is dry, if I kind of want to give like a blowout effect, or just go in and kind of smooth it out, that's what I like to use this for. And this is also great because it's a 2-in-1. You don't have to take a brush and a hair dryer. You've got it right here, so it's just less strain on your arms. So I really like this attachment as well. So I'm gonna pop that off, and we'll get into the next attachment, which is this right here. So this is the thermal round brush. This is 32mm. Now, I have not seen one of these in any of these Air Wrap stylers before, so that's what I was saying. This one's a little bit different. The other couple that I've tried did not have this right here. So I really like this because if you have shorter hair or smaller sections you want to kind of get into when you're trying to give yourself a blowout or brush through with these round brushes, This one's gonna be kind of like a little bit too big, so I do like that they include this 32 millimeter one, so I'm just gonna pop it on quick. It says that this thermal round brush is designed to style dry hair by adding volume, creating curls or waves, and smoothing frizz. And this right here is the paddle brush attachment. I like to use this kind of to smooth out and straighten my hair. So it says that the paddle brush is a flat, wide hairbrush designed to detangle, smooth, and straighten hair efficiently. Its broad surface area allows for faster styling, making it ideal for various hair types and lengths. So that's what this is for, especially days where I just don't want to use a flat iron and I don't need my hair to be like super, super pin straight. I'll go in with something like this. Last but not least, we have the 2 auto wrap curlers. So I'm gonna set one of them down. We're gonna pop this on right here. So this is 32 millimeters or 1.25 inches. So that's a good size. This is going to create really nice curls. Each auto wrap curler will tell you the direction that the hair is gonna go or it's gonna curl. You kind of see that arrow right there. So I did wanna point that out so you weren't confused. But basically it says the 32 millimeter automatic curling iron attachment is designed to simplify the curling process by allowing users to select the direction of the curl, ensuring symmetrical and natural looking hairstyles. And it gives you a lot of volume and bounciness. I've used these before and I actually think that they give you more volume than a curling iron. And also I like to use these because it's less damaging on your hair than an actual curling iron. So that's another benefit of curling your hair with one of these. I'm lucky I just lifted up the plastic container that all the attachments were stored in because there's even more that comes in this box. So this is the in detail instruction manual of how to use it. It comes in this really nice envelope. So I'm just gonna pull it out to show you quickly. So if you really wanna get like more detailed information about this, it also comes with like a warranty that you can activate, which is really nice. It also comes with this mitt. If you are really scared about your hands, especially with like the curling, them getting too hot or burning, you can use this glove right here so you won't have to worry about it. And it also includes clips to section your hair as well, depending on like what kind of style you're doing. It includes these little clips as well. And then it also, I just had it out, it includes a sectioning comb as well. So it includes all of that, which is really nice. And then to put everything in, it includes this really nice case, kind of like a pouch. And then you can just put everything in there. And you've got your 6-in-1 for traveling. Before we test out the auto curlers, I did want to mention that this has 3 different fan speeds. It has low, medium, and high, which is right there. You're just gonna basically push this up to whichever speed of the fan or the air that you want to come out. And then right down here is the temperature button. Now there are 3 different temperatures and you've also got the cool shot button. If you just want no heat at all, you can use this button where the snowflake is right there. But there are 3 different temperature settings. So the default, you're gonna see it light up blue. That's 135 degrees. So if you really don't want that much heat, that's the one you're gonna go for. And then the medium is going to be the orange light, and that is 170 degrees Fahrenheit. And then the high is going to be the red light, and that's going to be 205 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna start off with this small section right here, and I'm gonna turn it on the medium speed and medium heat. And I'm just gonna kind of let the hair wrap around first before I really start curling in. So I'm gonna turn it on, as you can see. And just kind of let the hair wrap around it, and then you can start putting it closer to your head, depending on how much of a curl you want. And then I'm just gonna release it like so. We'll turn it off so we can see how it did. And oh my goodness, you guys, that took like no time at all. And look at that beautiful curl. Look how bouncy it is. And my curling iron really honestly doesn't make my curls look like this. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna do a couple other sections of hair. I'm gonna turn this on again. And then we're gonna let this wrap around like so. This is so much easier than a curling iron, by the way. And another trick too is if you want the curls to like last even longer, which I already feel like these are gonna last a long time, before you let the curl down, you can put the cool shot on to kind of cool the curl down. But look at that big, voluminous, bouncy curl. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna do one more on this side, and then we will finish up my head, and I will show you what the final result looks like. So I'm gonna turn it on. Let the hair wrap around like so, and then push it to your head like that. It's so easy. I'm gonna do the cool shot this time, you guys. Cool. And then I'm gonna turn it off, and we're gonna release it. And like, look at that, you guys. Obviously, I'm gonna like brush it out and everything, but that's crazy. Look at that big bouncy curl. So what I'm gonna do is finish up my hair, and this is really quick, so it's not gonna take me long, and then I'm gonna come back and show you what this looks like. I'm halfway done. As you can see, this side is the side I just did, and look how voluminous and bouncy they are. And I feel like I don't need hairspray, but I probably would use hairspray because I just love hairspray, but I just wanna show you compared to this side right here. And I do wanna say that the one or two that I've previously used in videos, this one is so much easier, you guys. I don't know what it is, but I barely have to do anything. This is so much easier to use. So that took me like, I don't know, definitely under 10 minutes. It was really quick, but it just came out so nice. I love it. They're very voluminous, very bouncy. I know I've said that like 15 times in this video. Now there's two things I notice. You want to take small sections, as I was saying before, but if you really want the hair to wrap around and auto curl, take like a really small piece. Like if you're a beginner, if you take like a little piece, even tinier than this, it's just gonna cling to it and wrap completely. And the other thing is, don't force the curl. You really wanna make sure that the end clings on first, because once it clings on, it auto wraps, and you just have to push this to your head. So there is like a very slight learning curve, but again, I've used other ones like this, and this one is definitely simpler to use, and I have even better results, and it took me no time at all. Now, I just want to mention that for me, like, I don't like my hair to be like all curled all the way up to here. I just like to have a little bit of curl on the ends, but I totally could have went up higher, like right to my scalp, so that, you know, more of my hair would have been curled, but I kind of just like to have curls more toward the end of my hair, so I figured I'd mention it. Again, for traveling purposes, you can interchange all the attachments for smoothing, for drying, for blowouts, for curls, etc. This has it all. If you guys are interested in this 6-in-1 auto wrap styler from Mythsight, I will have it linked down below. I would definitely recommend it because there's other ones that are more high-end for hundreds of dollars. This one does pretty much the same thing, and it's a fraction of the price. So why go and spend hundreds of dollars when you can get the same thing for a fraction of the price? That's why I love it, and you guys saw the results. The results are pretty great. So I will have this one linked down below. But anyways, that is it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.